What's going on, all you D-words out there? It's Matt with Beardiest Gaming coming at you with, I think it's by now, it's episode 10 possibly, of Baldur's Gate. Where we last left off, we were catching the sights of the carnival. We had, some of the highlights. We eviscerated a mage after like 6 reloads. We killed a pickpocket. He was just going to pickpocket like 5 gold pieces, and we chopped his head off for it. And we saw an exploding ogre. However, evidently the ogre did not, oddly enough, the ogre did not want to be exploded and rebelled. And after a couple reloads, we taught him a sharp lesson. Now we got this guy coming over here and gibbering at us, so let's see what he's got to say. And there she lay, pale and bloodless at my side. Wolf will be the path of the elves, said I. Wolf will be the path of all who trod this glade, for Nosferatu's once fair love has died, oh, she has died. Midst coffers full and coffins bare, there came the fearsome devil bat, red blood, red eyes, and ruddy hair, but none more red than 2 sharp teeth that glisten there. There ends Galahein's last and best loved work, Nosferatu. Enjoy the rest of the carnival, ladies and gentlemen, a finer one I have not seen in years. Okay, so
right,
that's,
what's this then?
okay, just a little bit of flavor, I guess. I don't really think we run into a Nosferatu here, but you never know. Not in this game. I think there are vampires in the second game, and they are a doozy. They're not your Twilight vampires,
I'm on
people. Alright, let's just roll in here and see if we can't get ourselves our characters squared away. So let's see. We're gonna roll up. Let's talk to Minsc. Let's make sure.
To someone else.
Yep, we're taking that off you, buddy. You don't need that anymore. You're not stealing my ring. You can keep that. You can keep that. That actually doesn't sell for much, so it is what it is. Let's see. You got your sweet ass helmet again. It just protects against critical hits, even though it looks pretty bitchin'. It's just a typical helmet. Kagain's just I don't want to say he's not compromising. He's just substituting, I guess, right? Question mark. All right, so he doesn't have anything of value. This is where we say goodbye to Kagain.
Spit it out. Sorted.
Stand and deliver, that my hamster might have a better look at you.
I agree, Boo. They look to be friendly. Greetings, we are Minsc and Boo. We have traveled far to explore this land, but now my charge, Dynahair, has been taken from us. 'Twas Knowles, and once we have tracked them, I will beat sense into their heads until they release her. Accompany us, and bards will sing them deeds of Minsc and Boo. And friends. Excuse me, but are you speaking to a rodent? Boo is my faithful animal companion and more than he seems. The classic dilemma of the damsel in distress, how could anyone decline? Take heart, fellow adventurers, for you have curried the favor of Boo, the only miniature giant space hamster in the realm, my friend and companion ever since my head wound. He will lead us to victory. Onward to the Knoll stronghold to the west. Tarry not, we must go soon. Alright, let's get rid of Kagain. Yes. Done.
I need an ale.
You've got hardy hides, folks. If you ever need a little more dwarven muscle around, you've got it. Alright, so let's get this in order. Let's take these boots.
You're a queer fellow.
Give them to Minsc because he will be the creeper of the party. And let's give him this. And give him a helmet. There we go. We'll just litter on the ground here. Put that on you. There you go, Minsc. Now you're looking more the warrior. Alright, we need to get him a bow.
You
Now,
right.
Minsc is a
Cool
ranger,
one, son.
and it really comes down to, in terms of rangers, if you want one, it comes down to Minsc or Kagain, and they're both more or less the same. He's got crazy strength. He's almost got a 19 strength. That is, aside from the new addition of Dorn, who we ran into the friendly arm, that is the highest of any NPC. Moderate dexterity, constitution, low intelligence, even lower wisdom, and low charisma. So you don't want him talking to people. You want to keep him just kind of off to the side, in the back of the party, just launching missiles at people. Now, this is why I wanted to rush here. Minsc is one of the canon party members, and I mean, he does have some crazy good dialogue. He's a bit of a loon, obviously, with his low intelligence and wisdom. He's got his little hamster, Boo, and he's actually shows up in his inventory, too. There's Boo, right there. Boo scuttles away as you try to grab him, and Minsc stops any further attempt to steal the animal with a harsh glare. So, I mean, really, it kind of limits his quick item slots down to 2 instead of 3. But I really don't use them anyway. I might give him some healing potions, but again, I mean, you can just stack those up to, I think, 24 in any one given slot, and that should be enough for any battle. So, that being said, now his quest is on a timer as well. So that's why I wanted to rush down here, get him before his, because now if you look at him, he's got 258 experience versus our other party members who are in the thousands. So he's going to be a little behind, but that's okay. I think Rangers level up slower anyway. So let's roll on up here. We got some children out here. Let's talk to this fatty here.
Oh, you have returned.
No, say not
so
another word.
soon.
I would not think of making you wait for but a moment for your just reward. When Council told me that they had procured Grey Wolf to rid the woods of the bandit Tonquin, I knew we could expect swift justice. I would not have predicted success this quickly, but who else could it be striding into town looking as you do? Please accept this meager sum of 200 gold pieces, as well as the heartfelt thanks of all of Nashkel. Now you can take it, get your free 200 gold, however that will screw you over in the long run. This Oblik catches word that you're not indeed Grey Wolf, and will refuse to reward you for any of the other quests that he has. So, long game, let's think about the long game. You must have made some mistake. I am not this Grey Wolf. Keep your money. It's not mine to take. You are not Grey Wolf the bounty hunter? Oh, sweet helm, I almost gave 200 gold pieces to a complete stranger. The captain best not hear of this. He'd have my hide. Thanks be for your honesty, stranger. There are those who would not have done as such. It gives us a little reputation.
And steel on steel.
Dealing with
The stuff of legend,
Jade's
right,
a man,
Boo?
so
Ah, my fine and honest friend, what can I do for you today? What bounties are currently unclaimed? Our captain of the guard is still on the loose. Keep your blade ready if you get anywhere near him. Very dangerous he is. There was also a bit of foolishness with a local artist named Prism. Stole a couple of emeralds, he did. We seek their return, though Prism's fate is of little concern. Alright. Let's keep rolling up. We got some soldiers here.
For the glory of Arm!
We got this guy, Barun Gaskill. Hello there, I recognize Jahira in your group, so you must be the adventurers I was expecting. I am Barun Gaskill, Mayor of Nashkel, and I am happy to welcome you. I'm sorry we had to meet under these circumstances. What exactly is the trouble here? I can't believe you haven't guessed. Have you heard of the iron shortage? Well, Nashkel's in the thick of it. Our mines are all but shut down because the workers continually go missing, and what ore we do get is tainted somehow. We would send in the town guards, but we need them to protect our citizens from the bandits that raid our caravans. We need you to find out what is wrong in the mines southeast of town. I will do what I can. Thank you. You will be the toast of the town if you can help. Let's keep meandering our way up this way.
Good on you if you save the day.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
And what's this? There's our store. So let's actually head on in here. And I'm going to save it because Imoen still is under the effect of her thieving
What you
potion.
want?
So let's have her
done had enough of this.
talk to this guy.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Interested in a little bit of business on the side, friend. I have a man who swears by his grandmother he glimpsed a white wolf up in the Cloud Peak ice fields. It was but a short way south, and she would be easy pickings for a smart sword. I'd pay you good money for its pelts, so it's a guaranteed sale if you go. Keep it in mind on your travels. Can I interest you in anything here in my humble shop? So now we're going to be poaching. Now let's see if we can't steal. Alright, let's see. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. He's got a supply of large shields +1. Very good. It'll set our tanks up for the foreseeable future. Until very much in the late game. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Khalid has a regular medium shield. So a large shield, I believe, is automatically one better than that, plus a +1 modifier. So let's see if we can steal it. Nope.
Stand away, citizen!
Die, pawn scum. Alright, let's load it. We might not be able to. We might have to wait, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get this going
I've done
here.
had enough of this.
Set us up.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Alright, let's see. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Boom. Nope. Let's see if we can load it. We're just going to see if we can bust this out real quick. I might give it
You're
a
this
handful
way.
of tries, and if nothing
Welcome
else,
to my humble
it is what it
establishment.
is, you know. We'll just come back later. Mark shield +1 steel. Yes! Alright, save it. Alright, now you're almost there. Give that to you. Now
What
let's
you
try
want?
this again.
I'm gone.
Business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
Damn you. You can bet your buttons that I'm not going
You're
to be
this
giving
way.
up that
Business has
easy.
been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
There we go. Brilliant. Brilliante. Okay. Give that to Khalid. Give that to Jahira. Give that up here. Okay, let's see what this does. Oh, just drops it by 1. So, it is what it is, you know. Let's actually give this to you. Now, the reason I give this to Jahira, she's not going to be toting this quarterstave around for the long game. As soon as we get some money, I'm going to go back up to, whatchamacallit? What is the name of it? Baragast. And I'm probably going to buy her the Dagger of Venom +2. Now she's also there. She does come equipped. Let's see what her proficiencies are. So she's got 1 in clubs. And I'm probably also going to give her a couple in daggers. Now there's a couple ways you can play her. The most she can get is 2 because she's a multi-class. So you can't max clubs any further than it already is. Now you can keep going up with quarterstaves. However, I like my frontliners with a bit more protection. So, and usually that's with a shield. Now her dexterity it's passable. You could give her a dexterity boosting item. However, there are some contenders for it. Now you could give it to, I mean, you can give it to anybody really. I'm not going to be giving it to him because his is already maxed out and he's already getting a pretty serious modifier off it. So he's not going to be using that. I might just end up giving it to Khalid. But that's really where I have, really where I have to make the choice. Either Jahira or Khalid. I guess I could give it to Minsc, but I mean, her dexterity is even worse. So we'll see.
Spit it out. Salted.
Now I want my charismatic Abdel
The customer
Adrian
is always right.
slinging what I got to sling. Sell that. See, 1 gold. Chainmail. Sell that. You're not going to sell that. Going to need that for a quest. Keep that. Keep that. Alright, let's open our gem bag. And just offload all this shit we've been carrying this whole time. See, not much, but you know, it's something. Alright. Can he identify some of these magic items here? Okay. I think we're good here. Oh, nope.
You
My
rascal.
prices
forgot.
are the best south of Waterdeep.
Gonna buy ourselves a composite longbow and several bundles of arrows. Okay, so it's 4 per thing, so we need at least 12. Let's buy 20. Okay. And let's distribute this. Ring of Princes. Now, who do I want to give this to? I think I'll just slap it on him. Why not? Get him with his armor maxed out. Let's give Minsc some arrows. Give Imoen some arrows. Okay, let's get your quiver loaded up, buddy. Keep you down there. And longbow. Composite longbow at that. Okay, brilliant. Brilliante. Alright.
Go on then. Right, what's this then?
Minsc. So now we have 2 dedicated
Sorted.
archers.
Stand away, citizen!
Identify yourselves. I am Abdel Adrian, and this is my band of fellow adventurers. I hear that this is a troubled region of late. Allow me to put ourselves at your disposal during our stay here. If you're seeking to resolve troubles, welcome. If you're seeking to cause them, kindly take it elsewhere. Things are not good here, Abdel Adrian. You'll have no trouble from us, I assure you. Or, what things aren't good? All I have heard are rumors and vague suspicions. Aye, what is good around here anymore? Our iron is rotten, and there is talk of demons in the mines. The lower levels have been all but abandoned until this crisis passes. And then there was the question of Commander Brage. They would have stripped him of that title, but I use it yet. He killed his wife and children in a rage one night and all who saw him. Then he tore himself away and headed for the hills. He is out there still, and still we mourn, as much for him as for those he's taken. Fie on you now, if you brought tears to the eyes of a soldier. We have yet another recruitable character, Rasad. He is the only monk that you can recruit, and he's an addition to the enhanced edition. So, again, with the monks, the whole thing with the monks is that your level cap is so low. They can't equip gear, and so they're really dependent upon their stats, and his stat spread could be better for what his class is. Now, I mean, if you're really dedicated, if you really want to roll a monk, I mean, geez, it's a tough call. I've never used one. Actually, I did it. I think actually I did with when I did a playthrough with the Ram. And here we go. This is what if you were wondering why I was wandering off into the woods for no reason. We tab it. Get a little lootable object down here. So let's go see what that's all about. Okay, we'll take that and that. I'm gonna give that to Imoen. Now we have some Ankeg plate mail. This is a pretty good piece of equipment, and this will set up some of our kind of half frontliners like Jaheira for the future. Now this isn't the only place you can get one. Later on you will actually find Ankegs, and you can kill them and take their shells, and then you can give them to a blacksmith and have them forge a piece of armor for about, I want to say about 4,000 gold. Pretty steep. It's got the same, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's the same as, nope, it's the same as full plate mail, I believe. Now the bonuses, because if you look here, just plate mail itself requires 12 strength. I think full plate mail requires 13 or 14 strength. So people like Jaheira, oh, she might be able to equip it. It might even be more, to be honest with you.
Spit it out. I'm on it.
But then you have clerics like Bronwyn, who I believe her strength is somewhat mediocre. And then also the other full cleric, Vaconia. Now her strength is abysmal at like a 9. So, really the only option for her, and since clerics have to use either clubs or warhammers or slings, and slings suck. Let me just tell you right off the rip. Bows have them beat in just about every regard. This is really the only option for Vaconia for any heavy armor. And so let's just slap that on there and see what that does. Yeah, that's a huge increase. That dropped it by 3 points. Now, all my frontliners are hovering around 0, if not in the negatives. And then once I get a single weapon, a magical weapon for her, I'll slap that shield on her and she'll be down to 1. So, and I might even, honestly, I might even just give this to Jaheira right off the rip, I'll be honest. There we go. Get that to 0. And now the worst case frontliner has an armor class of 0, which in this game isn't anything to scoff at, really. I mean, the best I'm probably going to get is maybe -5, -8 by end game. Once I get everything suited up. We'll find other Ring of Princes out there. I think actually...
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look.
You're killing me.
I'm tired.
You're killing me, good darling. Alright. Let's save it. Because we're getting near the end here anyway. Let's save it.
Nature's servant awaits.
Let's see if we can't sleep. There we go. Brilliant.
Stand away, citizen!
Oh, shit.
Go on then. Right, what's this then?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that, bub. Alright.
Can I help you?
Let's drink one of these.
Spit it out. Right, what's this then?
I will show you justice.
You have need of me? I can,
Yes,
but
or
try.
Who wants some?
You rat. I'm on it.
Alright, let's save it. And let's get a room.
I will show you justice.
It may be a touch unladylike, but I'm gonna slit your throat, I am.
Just fancy my luck seeing you stroll in here bold as day. I expected a hunt and a chase from the description, but who am I to argue easy coins in the purse? May the Lord of Shadows guide you swiftly to your death. I will defend myself if I must. If you wish to die, then attack as you will. By all means, defend as you wish. If you were to simply lay down and die, there would be no intrigue in this profession at all.
Sorted.
Make a runner for it.
I will show you justice.
Go on then.
Beat the shit out of her.
Flaming! Possibly frosty.
We got
Death!
Insurtus, culture, imperius.
I don't know. If these guys can't start landing hits, I might be in some trouble. Yep, I'm in trouble. Jesus Christ, this is what I'm telling you. YouTube, load it.
I will show you justice.
Alright, Minsc, you've got, if I'm not mistaken, you've got better Thaco. Yeah, you've got better Thaco with your sword, so
You
we'll keep you out of trouble for now, buddy, because you got very light armor.
I will show you.
It might be a touch unladylike, but I'm gonna slit your throat, I am.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm on it. You rang.
You're a queer fellow.
And use our last magic missile.
Flaming! Possibly frosty. Death!
Your wish?
There we go. You should not make a habit of picking fights in the street, my friend. Be careful when inviting danger into your life, for it comes all too willingly. Who are you?
Thank you for asking. My name is Rasad. I am merely demonstrating some of the ways in which we Sun Soul monks reflect our spiritual light through physical activity. May I tell you more about the Order of the Sun Soul?
Please do.
The Order of the Sun Soul was founded during the time of...
Hey, what are you supposed to be then? Some sort of kick puncher? Come on, take a poke at me, I dares you.
I have come not to fight, but to demonstrate a few...
Oh, so that's how it is, eh? You prance about, pretending to be some sort of hard man, but you're just a coward, right?
I am not afraid to defend myself, but I do not seek out conflict without purpose. Instead, I wish to share the light of the Moon Maiden.
Oh, I get it. You're some kind of simpering priest, just pretending you knows how to fight, but really just begging for coins, yeah?
A Sun Soul monk uses mind, body, and spirit in equal portions, but not to prove his martial superiority. Rather, he seeks to better the lives of those around him.
Yeah, save it for temple school, boy. If you're not gonna fight nobody, I won't waste any more time on you.
I guess enlightenment doesn't bring in as many coins as a good fist fight, eh, Rasad?
No, you are correct. Many people find excitement only in physical action. To find true enlightenment, one must combine the physical with the mental and the spiritual. You seem like someone who would appreciate the tenets of my order. May I tell you more about Selune and the Sun Soul monks?
Not now. Farewell.
Farewell. Until we meet again, may you walk in moonlight.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but she just got gibbed. Abdel, who landed that? Was that Abdel?
I will show you justice.
Or was that Minsc? Oh yeah, Abdel. Abdel had enough of her shenanigans.
I will show you justice.
Go on then. Right, what's this then?
Alright, let's get that helmet. Let's get this. Just to take a gander. Be it known to all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Abdel Adrian, foster child of Kagain. Last seen in the region of Baragos, this person is to be killed in quick order. The subject is to be considered a formidable foe and is likely to have well-equipped traveling companions. Offer has been extended to all appropriate guilds. Returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 680 gold pieces. I'm getting pretty famous. Alright, let's just toss that. Let's see. We'll hold on to that for now. Get that to Khalid. Alright.
Spit it out.
Let's go take a napper. Let's go take a nap ski.
Right, what's this then?
Because we really need to.
Never had rats. No sorry.
Let's take a noble. Let's splurge a little.
You do not dream often, but tonight the visions are vivid indeed. Long have you walked, but now you find yourself back amidst the stones of Candlekeep. Your former home looms before you. but the gate is closed and barred. Over the walls there is a candle in your old room, but as the light goes out, the brick surrounding the window closes together. The very walls conspire to keep you at bay. A familiar voice startles you, though it is calm and caring. You cannot go back this way, child. You must go on. Gorion forms before you, and though his image should be comforting, it seems but a shade of his living self. He is dead in your dreams, as in life. The phantom of your foster father gestures toward the blackness of the wood, as though it should be inviting. Perhaps it is, in a way, but the traveling will be hard. As you think this, a smooth and obvious path becomes clear out of the corner of your eye. It seems meant for you, pulls at your very being, and promises to quickly lead you away from the life you once led. Perhaps this would be for the best, but it is a bit too convenient for your liking. You do not wish to dwell upon the loss you have endured, but neither should it be forgotten. Gorion smiles and fades away. The pull becomes a push, but you turn away, steadfast in your new direction. The way is not quite as clear, but it is sure to be interesting nonetheless. A whisper follows as you stride away, something vestigial and sinister that you recognize, but yet have never heard. You will learn. You don't look back.
Alright, and with that, we should have, let's see here, we should have gotten our first ability. So now, Abdel, despite being a pure fighter and with a wisdom of that of a 6-year-old, he can now cast healing spells. I like to kind of play it off as he's not really gaining spells as much as he's gaining the ability to regenerate wounds. You know, I like to play it off that way. He's gaining some, like, regenerative powers here. Alright, so that being said, let's get some of these items identified here. So she's got 2, right? So let's identify this. The Eyes of Truth. Usual helmet, plus also grants you infravision up to 120 feet. You know, it's a nice little gizmo here. So let's just slap that on Abdel, and he's looking pretty beefy right now. What else do we have? We have anything else squirreled away here? Let's put that in there. Let's max those out. And let's identify this. Wand of Lightning. Let's put these in here. We'll hang on to that. We can't identify that, can we? No. Negative. I'll probably sell that. Lightning is actually not that good of a spell. It casts a bolt of lightning that just bounces around and has a very high chance of just coming back and smoking you right in the chest, so I can't really justify it. But I think that'll be a good spot to cut off the episode, where we next will take off. We'll actually get started on Minsc's quest to get his charged Dynahair. So if you haven't, kind of hints at it, Minsc is a partner character, just like Khalid and Jaheira, Zar and Montaran. If you have Minsc, this is really the only time you have him by himself. And if you don't complete the quest, he'll wander off. I think he might actually go berserk even. He might just flip out and attack you, so it is kind of pertinent to get that rolling, get his charge. And once you have him, you can't get rid of him without getting rid of Dynahair, who's going to be our mage character for the game. Thank you again for joining me. Give me all that loving down below, and I will see you again next time.